Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Rain World. And if you can't tell, I'm faking you out here. I'm not actually in the game right now because I'm actually in PowerPoint. Hello, everybody. I did say I would do a little bit of lore analysis, and this is how I decided to do it. I made a PowerPoint presentation, which I haven't done in forever. So first, I want to look at the interaction with the creature whom I found residing within 5 pebbles, whom I will simply refer to as 5 pebbles. Now, of course, this little guy started to talk to me in the glyphs that I see everywhere. I don't know if my character that I play as is supposed to know these glyphs or not. However, I, for the most part, do not. That said, there are a few that we can recognize. As you can see here with my little laser pointer, like right here we've got the Wanderer twice. I don't know why it would be there. I don't know why it would be twice. I just don't know the grammatical construction of this entire language, so I don't know how to interpret text such as this. Otherwise, yeah, they're mostly consistent with previous glyphs that I found. Now, of course, I start with this because next off, for this one little tiny section, it seems they switched which writing system they were using. I think this is a different or separate one, or somehow like a different side of the same. And of course, as you see here, it's got like a G almost. This is kind of like an H, or this is at least is an H. There's an A. There are numbers 7, 2, 6. And the most interesting part of this system, at least for me, is the fact that in the very beginning of the game, and I think sometimes maybe throughout the game, I see little things like this. And of course, I've got 2 of these symbols match up right here. They're also like right next to each other in the same order. So I think that's pretty cool. Also notable, there is an X right here. And that's sort of the new karma symbol that I got in this new system, as you can see. Next thing I want to look at is this entire image. We'll kind of break it down a bit. First, to zoom in here, as you can see, I recognize these 4 symbols. All 4 of them are karma symbols. And in the center, it just seems like it's heavily combined. It's all 4 of them, and I've kind of drawn which ones I think are where they go. Also worth mentioning that this one, the 4th over the 1st, was also used as indication of like a predator or danger coming. So I think one of the most interesting things for me is figuring out, what does putting these symbols together even mean? What could they mean? Now on to the next slide, of course, we're going to look at this little part. It's mostly more of the same. Both of these are different than the one we just looked at, and they're combined in the same way, but they're also pretty similar. They've also, of course, got these little circles up here, which I've marked. Also this, which makes me think the greater than symbol, but I really don't know if that's the case. I think it's cool if there's actual meanings to them, or maybe they're just in the background and not meant to be deciphered. That said, this next section right here, most interestingly, there is a big circle and an X there, which is exactly the karma symbol. Yes, right there, explicitly my new karma symbols. And there's also a bunch of boxes around here with a lot of interesting symbols on them. I haven't seen any of these before, as far as I can tell. Some of them look kind of like symbols I would see before. Like this one right here kind of has this one feels like kind of close to the survivor symbol. And the only thing that it kind of reminds me of is when I was being foreshadowed the looks to the moon. I was shown a lot of like what I presume are living beings, like in boxes or whatever, that someone was viewing or seeing. Yeah, and there it is, kind of like that. Of course, this green one right here is currently lit up, and I'm like, maybe that somehow means me, or maybe that just somehow means something for one of, these 24 symbols in red boxes. All of them, none of them repeat, so that's interesting. They could be like unique individuals or something. On to the next one. This one was pretty complicated. I identified this as me. I was pretty smart there. My best guess for this one is, like, generally speaking, the entire world/machine that we're in, though I don't know for sure how that would be depicted. Here's me. This is also me. And of course, we've got 2 different symbols on our head, which I guess are like potentially equivalent to each other. One's the survivor karma symbol, and then the other is the X, the beginnings of the X that I got now. as you can see right there. Down here we have the Karma 3 symbol, the one I hypothesized was sort of like a middleman trading sort of thing. No idea what it could mean. And then of course we have more new combos. Interestingly enough on this one, this is the survivor symbol, obviously. This one seems to be a combination of the survivor symbol and then the fourth symbol. Then this one seems to be a combination of the survivor symbol, the fourth symbol, and then the third symbol. So like 5, 5, 4, and then 5, 4, 3. That is cool in my mind at least because it implies some kind of progression. Anyways, on to the next thing. This one was pretty simple. I was able to identify all of these symbols, I'm pretty sure. We've got the third karma symbol, the wanderer, and then the second karma symbol. Again, even if I already knew what these symbols meant, I don't think I could put them together into a sentence. Because I'm sure the glyphs mean... I'm sure the symbols are more vague than I'm ascribing to them, and thus can be utilized in different grammatical ways than what I'm thinking. Anyways, then we move on to this part, which was simply all the dialogue, of course. I mean, you saw me react to it in the last episode, but a couple things I think is interesting. They think they know what I'm looking for, which is actually interesting because I don't know what I'm looking for. I may very well just be referring to this, quote, way out that it describes. However, it's also somewhat worth mentioning the start of the game could be potentially relevant to the rest of the game, and thus I did fall down and lose my family or whatever and fall to the rain or whatever. Maybe I came from outside this cycles, I kind of doubt that though. Especially since ultimately I succumbed to the rain. And then again, interestingly, here's me just mentioning, are the cycles canon? And what I mean by are they canon or is it just a metaphor? It's like, a metaphor would be like, every single day is kind of just the same thing. And it's like that cycle of life that I'm stuck in. Or it's like cycles could be something greater than just than merely referring to the monotony of life is, I guess, what I'm getting at here. Here's the definition of a microbe, a microorganism, which I have to say, definitely makes me think this entire place is a body somehow. It's a well-oiled machine. On to the next bit of dialogue. Let's see. They refer to my kind, which obviously I'm going to think of looks to the moon here. However, they also say here, I can't help you collectively or individually. In my opinion, that potentially implies that this 5 pebbles could be multiple individuals somehow, or a greater consciousness in that regard. But they do also refer to my kind, which means there'd be others like them anyway. So can't definitively state what looks to the moon is here. An interesting choice of words here is the metaphor of a gift here. Because I am referred to as an unknowing recipient. This 5 pebbles here, it refers to themselves as the gift, but then a third party, the benefactors, are referred to as being gone. And a benefactor is those who gave the gift. So is it one who built this place? Is it one who... It's really hard to say. People of the past, like, I don't know, but it is interesting to note. This person's not the ultimate answer to everything. They're just, as much as me, a part of everything. Anyways, they also mentioned that the equipment erodes to a new state of decay every moment. And yeah, here's just a general picture of like, yeah, this world is pretty much in decay and falling apart. And there's been an unfortunate development in one of the gravity areas, so that's not good. And I guess it's all gonna get worse, which might mean we're running out of time to find a solution. And then, of course, we have, I think this is like pretty much the last stuff here. The old path implies I'm not the only one to have gotten out. And also the way the ancients are talked about here sounds like they are a lot more primitive and less technologically advanced than everything I'm seeing here because silly rituals. Either that or maybe it's just this character's opinion. But, I mean, they're also ancient, so worth knowing. This line, of course, really almost kind of hurts me. Not that it solves anyone's problems but yours, because I wonder, is there a way to solve the problem for all, at all? Anyways, that's enough with this character here. Now we go on to the murals. I had a very difficult time figuring out and interpreting the positions of the figures and how many there were in these images, because I don't know, the style it's in, it was kind of overwhelming and hard for me to tell at first. However, I've had more time. I've created a sort of recreation of what I think is going on. And it's a red figure in some kind of armor or warrior's get up here, stabbing the green figure. And of course we have our first karma symbol here, the one I initially thought was prey. And what I think these pictures are actually, I think, since these symbols are like the only ones present, I think these symbols are meant to depict or to signify what's going on in the image around it. Thus, this one might mean something like to be killed or to die. I'm leaning towards a negative bias here because it is the last karma symbol, and I do believe, and my running theory in the past is that these karma symbols were sort of words describing potentially how I was doing in the game. It's why it would make the most sense for the survivor to be at the top. And so because this is at the bottom, I'm biased towards negative interpretations. That said, I can't rule out perhaps this means to kill, killer, murder, who knows. On to the second mural. Compared to the others, this is actually the easiest for me to figure out what's going on. And so because of that, I haven't drawn it here, but yeah, they're just going at it. And even though I recognize that now, I'm still not exactly closer to what word this could be. Here are some of my theorizations. It could mean pleasure, could mean reproduction, it could mean lust. Or if we want to go with my negative interpretation here, because this is on the bottom, because this is a sort of lesser karma, then maybe it's the game telling me, get f***ed. Moving on, we have the third one here. I traced the figures to be somewhat like that. They seem to got like a table or something in between them there. And they seem to be friendly. This symbol I previously thought was like tradesman, and this kind of still fits. Could mean simply cooperation, friendliness, a sort of symbiosis. This one just sort of confirms what I've already thought. This one was also pretty recognizable simply because there was so many berries or grapes or something all around it. The figure is also larger than the others, implying they've probably eaten a lot, and it still looks like they're eating, and it still looks like they've got a lot to eat. So this could be something like gluttony, or just a general symbol for food. My further evidence for this is that this is the symbol that my yellow friend uses to point me at food sometimes, so I feel confident in finally interpreting this symbol's meaning to mean something like that. And the last one here is most interesting because we do not explicitly use the survivor symbol. However, the figure here seems to have 3 heads, or unless I'm just looking at that really wrong. My stick figure variant looks like Mickey Mouse. But regardless, they are being very protected right now, protecting themselves. They are potentially in battle. They also have the same sort of getup as the first guy in the other image who is driving the spear through the heart of another. So definitely like a warrior type. And yeah, the survivor glyph is absent from this image. However, there are 6 glyphs surrounding it as well. And maybe it's telling something like more of a specific story. Also worth noting that these literally look like little red people or something, and they're just all on the sides of the shields there, so like, who knows what that means. And yeah, that's the end of my theorizing. I hope you liked it, and I'll just jump into the game now. Okay, and here we are, at this screen because it looks like my karma is different. I thought this was the karma below what I went to bed at. Does everything work in reverse now that I've survived one cycle? Because, wow, that's interesting and weird. I'm not sure what to make of that. All that said, here we are in the new world, as I'll call it. Okay, I really don't know how to eat that, so I might die again. This is gonna teach me some math, I guess. My current karma symbol is more than this. I see up there on the top right we have 2 sex symbols? See, that's why, again, that's like the biggest flaw with, I feel like, with my interpretation, is that when I apply them to where I see them in the world, I'm still not able to make any more sense out of it. But yeah. Oh, look at these. Oh, so this is a combination of like the 2 different types, because see, there's the 2 actually no, the middle one, the bottom symbol right there in the middle one is the friends symbol, and yet there's there's like the 7 on top of it. Okay, so we'll just go on here. Is that a huge city in the background? Is this like a desert plains? Where the hell am I? Wait, hold on. There's like an effect when I'm moving here. And that definitely looks like a city in the background. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm on top of it, aren't I? Because, hold on, that unknown looking, like, big box symbol that was in the other thing, it had, like, 3 cities on top of it. And this is one of them. So I just, like, got out, I guess? And out onto the top? How fascinating. There's also a moon up there. See? I named one of my videos Moon Exists Confirmed, and like what I meant by that was to say looks to the moon implies there is an existence of a moon, which was weird to me since the entire area seemed like a big box. I didn't really see the sky, but I guess this is like the first time there's the real sky. Look, there's a whole ton of green stars out there, cool too. That's like really cool. It looks like I'm back in now. Also looks like I'm glowing. Do I just glow whenever I'm down here now? This is the Wanderer symbol. Is this worth looking into? Is going up here worth looking into? Potentially. We can feel your presence, little creature. What? Your attunement has become much closer to ours. The mark you received is an unimaginable gift. The struggle, the cycles, it can all fade like a morning mist beneath the glory of the sun. We found a way. What are you... Encounter the echo of 6 grains of gravel. What? Is that like a ghost that I found? Did it just give me a karma and send me back? Okay, the sheer implications of that. That's actually pretty cool that it can do that. Like, wow. I do have to go all the way back though. I didn't progress really far. I wonder if it'll still be there after a cycle. Because like I said, they do all keep referring to cycles. It just advanced the day for me, I guess, right? Oh, hey, look, my friend has shown up. Well, the non-helpful one, I guess. Okay, we're back here. We're back in. I think I'm going to go back this way just because I'm curious if it's gonna happen again. No, it left. Well, I guess I'll be on my way then. The wall. Oh, hey, wait a second. Okay, first off, I'm looking at the background here. And, that is, I am like far above the clouds. And also there are a bunch of other, oh my, no way. How many, wait, those are more like boxes like I live in? And we're all above the clouds? And look, there's like the flashing green lightning underneath the clouds for them. Wait, the clouds, we're above the clouds. Is that why there's no rain? When he said, oh my, wait. When that creature said the farm arrays, were they literally referring to these? Are these all farm arrays? And we're like, what's getting farmed somehow. Also, is this really gonna loop back to the an area I've already been? And also I have to say at the very top here it had the Wanderer symbol, and then it had the first karma symbol, which is like to die or to be killed. Except it's got a modification to it. It's got like a line on top of it. So maybe that like modifies the verb in some way that I'm not familiar with. I mean, I guess I'm just meant to go west here, right? Okay. Okay, interestingly, when I'm at the wall, I think I'm still, this is adding to the 5 pebbles area and not the exterior where I believe I was before last time. Okay, hold on. So I progress here. I still make no progression. That's fine. I'm currently questioning if I can even die up here because the rain doesn't come this high. But right now I'm currently falling. Like I'm going down. Actually, I don't know if this is still part of the Five Pebbles area because of that. Could I have gotten here from the other way that I started going? Because also right here, like I'm getting closer and closer to the clouds. But I guess that makes sense, right? If there's a ground underneath the clouds somewhere, then maybe that's my destination. Okay, falling down. This person's not helping me and also still isn't explained. That was a save on my part because none of these guys are helping me. I remember back when I used to have a friend. He was like yellow, like you. And he used to tell me which plants were not evil. Okay, there's a way down, right? This isn't just, oh no. Okay, good. Because sometimes it's faked me out before. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot! Okay, well. Can catch me, I guess. Yeah, I'm approaching the clouds, which is making me nervous because then the pressure is real again. No more infinite survival. Also, why are there so many clouds? Why is there so much rain? Is this really gonna connect with where I've already been before? Uh-oh. Yeah, no. There goes me. So yeah, I do fall and I do lose one. Okay, well I accidentally died again. I don't know how to jump over you here. Okay, well, I did that. Yeah, this is feeling a lot like places I have somewhat been before. And also there's a lot more of these people just kind of just popping up. Which is fascinating. I mean, I'm at literally the wall that is as like western as possible, so I think I've gone west here. Also, I could kind of see, is this... Yeah, actually, hold on. I am reconnecting to an area that I've already been? Wait a second. Wait a second. Was I going west when I went to like those sky islands? Instead of going to the other area? Okay, I'm gonna fall and land on this. It's definitely a good thing I'm going now at least, if that's true, because only now do I have the mark of the ancients or whatever. Because I can understand language now as well. Oh, I remember you. I've been here before. I know this place. Imagine there's just a maximum number of cycles before the equipment falls apart. Okay, here's a question I have. Oh yeah, I hear the music starting here. Maybe this is when I'm supposed to get here. Or maybe not here per se, but the one after this. Just keep continuing. Maybe it wasn't here, but I remember on the other side of these, there was a gate that I had to be a certain karma symbol to pass like every single time. Oh, I'm gonna have to do am I gonna have to do chimney canopy without the... Oh, great. My grapple was helping me so much though. Also, if there's a trick, literally a trick to getting these, I would really like to figure that out on my own. Imagine I could communicate with it all of a sudden. Oh look, things are different now. Wait, is something happening in the chimney canopy? I'm getting music for this area. It's just getting darker as I'm going, and I'm very confused about that. Because, Is this because I have the Mark of the Ancients this time? Or is this just a feature of the chimney canopy that I somehow completely missed? It's getting like, is it getting black and white? There's also like a big tower. Oh wait, hold on. The tower was over there. I might check that out on a different cycle if I can. Look, to die or to kill. It's the murder symbol. And then this, see? It's the sex symbol. I wonder if I can more consistently get across here and, oh my goodness! You're here! You! My friend! Oh, you have no idea how happy I am to see you. That said, I do actually have to get food. I wonder if I'm actually going like beyond the arrays now or something? Still feels like I'm here. It's not letting me use my grapple. Strangely enough. Okay, I might just drop it because it might be dead. Okay, am I gonna find like another, oh, what are they called? Echo? That's what it feels like. Wasn't it kind of like this with the one that I found? Just not that long ago? It also looks like something's shedding or something. Honestly, I'm just here for food. Yeah, there is another. They look like spiders. Behold this empty husk of a land, populated only by storms, ruins, and abominations. It wasn't always thus. I was once the count of 2 living blocks, esteemed by my peers. I had progeny. From within my vessel of flesh, I would perch upon this spot to observe the rising of the sun. Corporeal matter seems so distant now. Most have forgotten this place, but I remain. Perhaps I reminisce because I cannot go. Perhaps I cannot go because memory traps me here. Wow, it's like a large blob. Okay, so it sets my karma up. I encountered the echo of 19 spades, endless reflections. Wow. Maybe these are some of the ancients they're talking about, but also this person was like the count of 2 living blocks. Okay, where does this send me? I'm all the way back here? I mean, I guess that's fine. Can I not pick up 2 spears? Did I lose an arm? No, no, I can pick up 2 things still. Not spears for some reason. Okay, I'm still not like seeing food over here. Oh, wait, never mind. Food murder. That's what you're saying when you point towards that guy. You're simply saying food murder. Oh shoot, I almost got away. I almost got away. I've simply fallen. Okay. I got plenty of time this time. Something murder this way, right? Maybe? And then I got my little grapple guy, but look up there. It says sex-y. Sexy. That's not what I meant. Oh, and now we get the music again because now I actually made it here. These symbols here actually I never mentioned them before, but they could potentially be familiar. There were circular symbols that were like this. For the first time, literally the first time, not even kidding, I just have to walk to the other side of the screen. I've finally figured out the secret to advancing in this area. I mean, to be fair, I was getting attacked like the last several times, but... Oh shoot, I almost died there. That's okay. New location. Okay, well there I go. Also, interestingly enough, I wonder if this is like an area between like farm arrays or something. Or like it's going to connect, because I wonder like how am I, because the person said after I go west, I have to go down through like a fissure in the earth. And I haven't, and just like I've just seen Sky for like the first time this game, I still haven't exactly seen Earth. I wonder if actually, like, if there's an area closer to the bottom, and if there's actually maybe there's like actually a way out, you know? Oh, whoa. Wait, is this a new area? Oh, this is like a little area where scavengers live. Well, let's see if I happen to have my little silver pearl this time, like actually for real. I do! Look, they put it on their little... Looks like something's bad's coming, though. Why do you look like you're gonna stab me? Oh, you're just probably wary of that guy. Can't blame ya. I really hope I save now, because it's not every day I meet the scavengers and give them a silver pearl that I had just so happened to decide I wanted to have saved. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm luring this one over. So it can fight that thing for me. Ah, shoot. Okay. Gotta run. That's for certain. I literally haven't found a single place to stay in this entire area, so, I really hope I find one now. No? Okay. Still no place to stay. That is something dead on the ground. Those bugs up there they're movement related, right? I forget. It's been so long. Oh, and I can go between areas here. Goodness. Okay, I'm just running past that. I have no time. Oh, I'm at the top here? The heck? Okay, that's like too high. I've just had to drop, but that's okay, I guess. Wow, still no place to stay. I might have just missed it, but that is a-okay. Oh wait, hold on. I probably made... Oh, I didn't make progress because I died! I wonder if these symbols have anything to do with the scavengers. Like, maybe the scavengers have their own language? I meant that in a nice way. I'm sorry. I look like I freaked you out, but you did catch it. Ah! Dang it! Ah, I was... Ah. Well, I've died again. Oh, hold on a second. Look! The other karma symbols, the survivor is like all the way below. So, do I have just 10 karma now? Uh-oh. I'm still gonna die. Wow, really? But I'll try my best. We'll go topside. We'll see how that goes. There's freaking trees up here, which is cool. So, Communications array. That's cool and all, but I feel like I need a place to stay in. Oh look, there's a murder symbol down here. Maybe I should go? I don't know what you are, giant bug, but I'm gonna run past. Okay, whatever you are, giant bug, I might need to use you to get across. Oh, please don't say I go all the way down there. Okay, wow. Well, that's about all the recording time I have for today, so I mean, thank you everybody for watching. It's been a crazy couple episodes, and I can't wait to see what they have in store. I will see you in the next one. Farewell.